prepared this session around what you had to say and what you wanted to hear about the Jobsite app. Now let's hear from some of the people we talked to.
We have adopted the Jobsite app as part of our business for a few reasons. First, it significantly helps with production scheduling. This means an increase in our production efficiencies and improves upon customer service since we can be more accurate in our timeline with starting new jobs. Second, it allows us to keep one thread for all communication per job. No more having to manage multiple text threads between an OA, RSA, and different JSSs since all the communication per job is located in one spot. Third, it allows us to retain before and after pictures forever. All the history of communication is stored permanently, and that allows us to go back and use pictures for our marketing efforts, like on our website or in a client manual for an RSA. Plus, since the full history of the job communication is stored, we can check on any details of the job if there was ever a question about something. Originally, the responses from our JSSs were mixed. Some quickly adopted it and others were excited to use the app. But some were pessimistic and it did take some convincing, but once they put it in use, they saw its value. Just like anything else in life, people are going to be slow to change, but when we could demonstrate and show the value of the Jobsite app, and our crew saw it firsthand, change occurred. Now, for any new JSSs that come into our business, there's no selling involved with the app since it's been integrated into our production systems. Overall, our JSSs use it on every job, and it has become an effective tool for increased productivity in our business.
Our company has adopted the Jobsite app as a way of effectively communicating between our JSSs, our RSA, and myself, the OA. This cuts down on unnecessary phone calls and text messages throughout the day. By using the Jobsite app, it also saves me time by storing all the information in one convenient location. I'm able to sign into WebRags and view a full work history, photos, and contact information. I use the Jobsite app as an effective tool for production. I'm able to see each job in progress and see its ETA, allowing me to schedule for upcoming jobs. It also allows me to proactively update each of our upcoming painting projects with a start date. I mainly use the desktop version of the Jobsite app. I have dual monitors, so I keep the app open throughout the day, and I'm able to observe communication between the JSSs, the RSA, and also address any issues that need to be addressed.
Hi, my name is Joe Rep. I work in McHenry County for Justice Lackey. I wanted to talk to you about the Jobsite app and how it's affected my year and how it's helped me move forward with the NPS and the CSS. I use it on a daily basis from check-in to posting updates and taking pictures, and it's helped me stay on track, and it's also helped me stay tightly connected with the customer and sharing all this with the daily updates and the pictures for them to see from time to time. It's also helped me communicate with my crews and also the office. That way they don't have to call me, they don't have to ask me questions, they know where I'm at, what I'm doing by pictures and the daily updates. It's also helped me keep in touch with the customers on the exterior projects when you don't see them as much. I started the app and it's helped me learn more about the CSS and how that works and how we can help to further our success using step by step the CSS all day, every day. I think other job site supervisors would be helped on a daily basis by using this app for communication purposes with your team and your offices. I think it's very helpful with the office, that way they don't have to communicate with me at all. I'm already telling them everything, that way they don't have to call me and blow up my phone, they don't have to stop me from production, and they don't have any stupid questions to ask because it's already in there with the daily update notes, with that right in with the CSS, and it all just comes together and it's made everything simpler. So far this year, I'm at 100%. Last year I ended at 42.4%.
It helps Rebecca in the office for check-ins, letting them know I'm on the job when I'm supposed to be, so they don't have to call around and ask where I'm at. It also helps as far as no downtime. Use the app to let them know when you're about to complete a job, so that they've got another one ready and waiting for you.
Back home with CertaPro Painters in Springfield, Missouri, and three main reasons why I like the Jobsite app. First reason is it keeps my staff informed. It keeps all of us synced up between the JSS on site as well as all my staff in the office. If the painter has an issue or concern or just checking in, we know that he's there all at the same time and all know what's going on real time. So the painter doesn't have to relay their story to multiple individuals in my office. It's a one and done type of communication tactic. Secondly, we like that it archives all the data, the photos, it tracks everything the JSS does. We can archive that and come back to it later and reference it. One example that helped us was when a customer had claimed that we had overspray, that caused overspray on their home on an exterior. That JSS had taken pictures that had the overspray before the project even started, so we were able to show the customer that the overspray was a pre-existing thing. Lastly, it's a great selling tool for the customers, meaning when we're doing our proposal and going over everything with the customer, we can show them this app, make sure that in our office and our business that we really are all about communication with our painters. We're not just dumping them off on site and then walking away and not involved in the process, that we are all involved in the process as a team and making sure that the project is going to go smoothly and they're going to have a great experience. Those are the biggest reasons I feel like the Jobsite app is extremely valuable in our business and feel you should implement the same. So the app is a great tool in our business, but how do we get the JSS to use the app? That is definitely a challenge in and of itself. Well, three things that we did in our business to help that transition over the course of 4 months. It wasn't easy, but if you are consistent with these three things that we did, we have slowly transitioned into more successful usage into our business. So it's a gradual transition. It doesn't happen overnight, at least not for us. First thing that we did was we incentivized them. So every job that they use the app, you can give them a 1 or 2% bonus depending on their app usage and checking in each time, giving you daily updates, etc. Start out small. The big things that you want them to do are the checking in, giving you daily updates, maybe putting some photos in there before and after type of things. Those are the big ticket items that you want to make sure. Trying to overload them with everything at one time is probably a bad idea. That's not something that we did, so I wouldn't recommend it, but baby steps. By incentivizing them, we also mean that when we have our production meetings, if there was someone that was really using the app, we would give them a $50 gift card, maybe to Home Depot or some type of restaurant, to show the other JSSs that they too can get that if they use the app. Another thing, secondly, what we do is we always respond. I tell my staff to, anytime that they post something, always respond. Let them know that we're on there too, we're using it too, we're communicating with them through the app. So it doesn't make sense for them to do something on the app and then we text them, because then we're not doing what we're expecting them to do. So we make sure my staff knows if they send something on the app, we respond back. Lastly, but maybe the most important, is to help them understand how it benefits them. What's in it for them? Well, if the incentives aren't enough and they're not having fun with it, they can understand that it can save them time and ultimately money. So if they can post something on the app, then everybody knows what's going on, and they don't have to call me and then my RSA and then my OA and explain the same situation 3 times, trying to show photos to 3 different people. They can post it on there and we all have access to it. So it's ultimately going to save them time and cover their back if something is later on down the road discovered. So those are the 3 ways that we've tried to convince the JSS to use the JobSite app with some success.
Hi, I'm Jane Allensworth from Baltimore. I have a question for you. How important are permanent, accessible records to you? Would you like the ability to share with everyone involved? Sales staff, production staff, JSSs? The JobSite app is a simple and easy tool. No more texting or phone calls back and forth. You have the ability to have notes, ask questions, and receive answers. JSSs can put updates, pictures, and daily job hours right in the app. These records have even helped with an OSHA case, and the JSS involved is now a complete believer. Speaking as an OA, this is a huge time saver. Don't get me wrong, there are still mornings that I send a group text, "Is anyone working?" Our franchise participated in the test group, and we have witnessed many positive changes. The end product, a great tool.
Hi, I'm Lorena Streb. We've used the JobSite app at CertaPro Painters for a couple of years now. We were part of the pilot group that tested it. With regular use by our JSSs, I have found that it makes communication very efficient between the estimator, the office, and the production teams. The post-comment button works well for tracking the various parts of a job. Relevant documents like a picture of a signed change order can be uploaded there. Another button, Ask Question, allows direct communication to the team member involved, for example, from the JSS to the estimator on a substitution of materials. One of the challenges we've had is to get buy-in from our JSSs because they forget to post once they're involved in a job. To encourage making it part of their routine, next year we plan to bonus them for completing all the parts of a job inside the JobSite app, including posting in-progress pictures on the post comment section. We have referred to the JobSite app several times over the past year because it logs communication between the customer, the crew, and the office and keeps all relevant parts of a job under a single thread. Do yourself a favor, make production efficient, and use the JobSite app. You'll be happy you did.